How many
Always
people
Done
are
Dirty.
watching? 10,000?
0.
20,000?
0. Besides myself.
Just something like 8 billion. We got motherfuckers in outer space watching.
In
Hello,
the future.
planet Jupiter.
What is good? We are
I wonder what time it is on Jupiter right now.
I
a
wonder.
billion.
Probably a huge time difference there.
Yo, do you think if you go on a planet with a different time space, like a different time window, you age differently?
Mm,
No, so it
not
doesn't
noticeably,
change the
I don't know.
bio clock in your body.
Yeah, that's true.
Say that again.
It's all relative. That's sciencey thought.
Your body has an internal bio clock.
Ah,
And I don't think going to another planet would change that.
I mean, definitely.
Oh, it
years
definitely
on
would.
that planet are
I mean-
different
It would
than
be
years
very
here.
slightly.
I mean, time.
No, just time
Going
moves slower.
to another
Hmm.
planet isn't gonna.
Because of gravity
your
and
biology,
speed
though.
and stuff.
Well, how much? It's gonna. Time will affect you slower.
There is a relative change in time the faster you move and
Yeah.
the
And
more
moving
gravity
away
is working on
from-
you.
Yeah, if you move away
But-
from the planet,
This is when
You're
we
like
start to get into
seconds
some
younger.
quantum shit. Where, like,
Quantum shit.
to you, I think
quantum shit.
you would age the same. But maybe if two twins were immediately born and then separated and put on different planets, one might age faster than the other. Slightly. But probably still unnoticeably.
All right, so
Like a day in a lifetime.
what are we gonna do here? We're gonna do some more elimination because that was a.
Once I'm making sure.
Dude, how many times in a row did we lose in the third round? Like, always it's like our follow through is so bad. I don't know what
Living
follow
true to
through
your-
means, but that's just what I would call it, a follow through. Like, you follow through.
Just be good.
Get the good.
Nine views of empty screen.
It's pretty popular. What are you streaming on?
We're on Twitch right now.
Cool. I can try and be a false viewer.
Cool.
Twitch is watching this. This is totally legit. We're not botting or whatever.
Are you in the group chat?
Me?
Because I kind of hear an echo from you, Punk. Yeah, you are.
Oh yeah, I have. I'll turn open mic off.
Okay. I was wondering. I didn't know if anybody else heard that.
I forgot how to enter the group chat.
We don't need to.
Yeah, I had it on because I was playing like ranked, and I wanted to be able to talk to my team without.
Doing 3v3 or 6v6? 6v6 is fun.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna be trying. Oh, did I name stream?
I'm trying to see if I can find you.
Always Done Dirty Media. is-
Saturday.
Well, mine is
night.
just always done dirty too.
There is no screen right now.
Oh, crap.
I'm just looking at the logo.
Oh, shit. I know why. Alright. Try it now. You should see it. You see it now, Bunk?
Oh, there it goes. Okay. I mean, it's a couple seconds delayed, obviously, but yeah, I see it now.
I have... Basically, when we're not waiting...
Yeah, I didn't name my stream.
When we're not waiting in a game, I have that screen pop up, so I put it back like that. And it's back. You should see it there now.
Gotta name your stream. Just gotta write it in all capitals. Some clickbaity shit.
Stream with naked
Oh, I
chicks?
did.
Hacking Super Mario into the game? Question mark? With boobs?
I named it.
All right, but yep.
Can you guys see the name change?
I don't know. So wait, you're both streaming separately?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so there's 1 and 2.
Yeah, I have to remember to get his. We gotta link.
Following the one.
We have to follow. Make sure we follow each other and then link the channels together.
Told you.
It's all one word.
Except I didn't put media.
Oh, Buck, thank you for telling me about this screen. I totally forgot I said it like that. Alright.
Fuck, our game just came.
I don't think I see it. Oh,
Mine's
Always Done
Overwatch
Dirty too.
with the boys. His is
I see it now.
Saturday night. The most generic name.
I
Yo, pick your character because this is.
I don't see
It'll
your.
auto lock you with somebody.
Oh fuck. Are you
I will protect the innocent. 2, 1.
confused?
The game.
Play the game, win the match.
Where they at?
up behind me.
They're all on the right.
Hit me. Enemy eliminated.
Oh my god, they are.
I'm trying to get their McCree. I got their diva on me.
Yeah, they fucked us.
Fucking me. Nah, I'm getting fucked by the McCree and the. Can't remember if I put the mature warning on this. I have to make the channel 18 and over, or
I think you can just make the specific stream.
do I have to do that if it's mature content?
I don't know. I think it's just kind of a courtesy thing. I don't know the rules.
I mean, unless you're going for like Twitch partner, I don't think it actually matters.
Yeah, it's probably not something to really worry about until you got a
People
audience.
actually watch.
Until someone complains. It's always better to ask for forgiveness than for permission.
Sure.
I will protect the innocent.
Oh, I'm Genji now.
You didn't.
I had someone selected, but they were already taken.
You're definitely gonna go right again. Mark.
Heal me.
Oh no, up top. Somebody kill that Pharah.
Heal me, heal me, heal me, heal me, heal me.
Yeah.
Heals. Yo, fuck up their Pharah. Run through that tunnel.
He's almost down. That Junkrat's almost down. Got him.
Junkrat's up top, dude.
Oh, I just killed.
I
Oh,
don't know the Pharah.
There's a tracer.
Tracer's in here. Where's she at?
oh, how did I miss that shit?
Bastion, watch him, Nick.
Where is he?
You up front in Lucio. I'm almost dead.
God damn. I'm trying to get this.
Yo, Buck, you gotta get rid of that Bastion.
To your right over here.
They're all.
Oh,
yo,
near
okay.
the nice.
Oh, I see that bastion. Aha!
It's my nice. Nice.
Nice it is.
Oh, this is a tracer.
She's got to come to you guys.
Is it just her?
Just chill.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
Just chill in the.
Oh no. We got baby diva.
She's stronger though.
How's she fucking healing?
Over shots.
No, I fucked up. She's better than me.
Stay on the point.
Ah!
Ooh, nice! He cut her fucking head off.
Go Sentai.
Oh yeah, that was the power of the Power Ranger skin.
You know, speaking of Power Rangers, I actually made the communicator sound my text alert. I thought that was funny.
It's a good sound.
I'll be watching.
Oh, we've got two
It's like
healers.
the beep of the song.
I'm taking
Beep
care.
beep 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 beep.
Yep.
Oh, the Tracer's back.
Tracer to the right. Farrah up top.
And Farah.
To the right.
Why am I not using my
Use
turrets?
some assistance.
Farrah's up further than the step. Okay. She got discorded.
I hit her once, but she. Where's she at? She's discorded again.
I think we got everyone except for her. Hey!
Score 2-2. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Prepare for trouble.
And to make it the double. God damn it, Pokemon.
Good reference.
Yeah, I know, but Pokemon's got to be like one of the most hypnotic, formulaic shows ever. Dude.
Hypnotic.
Hypnomatic.
I heard hypnotic.
That's
Hypnotic.
That's what I said.
Oh, I fucked up. We have no healers, don't we? I'm done. I have nothing.
They're coming up top. They're coming up top.
Enemy eliminated.
We're getting those. I just need to hide. I can be sneaky.
Enemy eliminated.
Tracer just fucked somebody up.
I'm dead.
We got a fair up top, and she's down. I'm down.
You
She
guys are
died.
winning,
Yeah, she
I
died.
think.
Watch that Han. Get that road. The Hanzo, the Genji's more important than the Roadhog.
Enemy eliminated.
Yeah, they have no healers.
Enemy
There's two squishies. One squishy.
There's one left. We got a May here healing. Jordan, nice.
Oh, I got
got my
another-
loot box.
City.
play of the game.
Aha. I mean, this was deserved, as I single-handedly defeat.
Okay, you
The
did
entire
alright, I
team.
guess. Yeah, you destroyed the whole
Symmetric.
entire team, huh? With no end card there.
Ah.
Thanks,
Need
TM
it.
Zoids.
Yep, thanks.
Didn't need that end card.
Didn't? Sure you didn't?
Too good. Don't need it.
Let's re-queue here.
Let's see what we got in
You
the
guys
loot
want to
box.
go in the loot box?
I
Let's
mean,
see what
I'm
we
doing
got.
mine right now.
Legendary. Nope, not this time.
Legendary! I didn't get it.
Oh,
Got a duplicate Symmetra skin.
Nick, Nick, did you watch the My Hero Academia?
No, I didn't actually. I need.
No spoilers,
Do that.
please.
Oh, that was dank as fuck.
Come on, Jim. Please.
That is
Let's just
telling.
not talk about it.
If you say something's dank, that's a
I-
spoiler.
I'm just saying.
I
Let's not
I
talk about
completely
Now I
Let's
know-
just not talk about. I don't care.
But now, when you say
It's not up to your standard. It's our standard.
it's a spoiler if you even describe how cool it is. Because now I'm like, oh, what if it's
No,
not?
that's not.
Yeah, it is.
It is because I'm gonna go in there and it's gonna change
Thinking
my
it's
brain
cool.
chemistry. It's gonna change my
So
brain
you go
chemistry while I'm
into
the show.
watching a new episode thinking something's gonna suck.
could be
No,
normal
I think
episode.
and I want it to impress me.
Mhm.
That's where you get the high from. That's why that show is good.
If you
That
go in
ruins movies for
expecting
me.
it's cool,
If I go into a movie
and it's
during the hype,
Maybe it was cool for you, but it might not be cool for me, and that's gonna make my depression twice as bad. Because I started neutral. If I start neutral and it's bad, I only descend halfway down the scale. But if I'm going in thinking it's hype and I descend to bad, that's a way steeper fall. You get what I'm saying?
Mm.
So I want to be neutral going into everything.
I completely disagree.
Neutral life is the true
That's
life.
fine, but
One true path. Neutral.
yeah, I want an accurate display of what's what.
In the butt.
For you. If that's what you...
Also, speaking of spoilers, T, you were right about that fuck you at the end of Spider-Man.
Prepare
You were.
for battle.
That was accurate.
Select your hero.
Yeah, it was accurate.
We thought you were talking about the like reveal of
Now let's
Scorpion or whatever.
spoilers if you haven't seen Spider-Man, by the way. But
Sorry, guys.
Sorry, everyone. I went and looked before. This
I
is
don't
just
care.
me.
okay, so you
I really
were
don't
there.
care. They can watch it later on demand, but
It's not a.
I don't care.
Enemy
I
eliminated.
see an Arisa and a Widowmaker behind the shield.
I killed
About to
the
snipe me.
turret.
So should we not talk about movies that we've all seen?
Anything?
Just in case?
Fuck? Yeah, we
Okay.
can talk.
Okay.
I would say the
so,
rule generally here is
Just let's not fucking destroy any
Enemy
of somebody.
I say for now, let's just not spoil things for ourselves. And if people complain,
Yeah. You can complain.
then yeah,
enemy
we gotta get this
Yo.
tracer or this
winner.
there.
They
That's
just
not
fucked
tracer.
up that Arisa.
Score
She just fell.
1.
Playing terrible though.
Be better.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
should we mention on the chat we're streaming? I don't know.
What do you mean?
Well, you just see in the chat over there. On the
Oh, like
What
type in
group
all
chat?
chat that you're streaming?
yeah.
Yeah, if you guys
I see
haven't
people do that.
had a chance, you should watch the
Fight.
new Steven Spielberg movie trailer that got
That
released.
actually looks pretty cool.
Ready Player One.
Ready Player One looks awesome.
I spoiled that whole thing for me. Now I'm not even caring about it anymore.
Well, let's not spoil it for me because I haven't seen what you're talking
All
about.
right.
Thanks, Wisecrack. God damn it.
Do you know anything about like it's
Nope.
a book?
I'm gonna just look at it and
It's a
see
book.
what's
I'll say
good.
that. That's not.
Let's.
spoiler.
All right, that's too
Based
much.
on a book. It's
I
based
just
on a
wanna-
book.
I'm gonna look it up and find out.
That does
everything
affect the
on it.
brain chemistry because now he's got that reputation of book movies to consider.
And yeah, and book movies are not always the best, dude.
Okay. Yeah, but you don't know anything about.
Now I'm
the
gonna.
book. You're like,
now
"Oh,
I'm gonna have a
that
tainted
never
view
read it."
though.
This scene
I'm
looks
gonna have a
totally
tainted
different.
All right.
view.
I
Because
still
I
think
didn't
that
read.
saying something is awesome and that itself being a spoiler is a fucking retarded.
I
No,
can
it's
agree
not.
with what they're saying, but you can also just take it as Jim liked this. That doesn't mean I would.
That's what I'm saying. But
Yeah, but that taints my view because I have so many conceptions of what Jim likes. None of them positive.
Although
Said-
he was right about Game of Thrones.
If Jim says this character was awesome,
He
then
has
that's
too
more
many
of a spoiler, I think. If you say a
Too many
specific
negative.
thing,
without giving any details and just saying I think something's awesome,
saying
that
I enjoyed
itself
it is not
cannot
really a
inherently be a spoiler.
Yeah, okay.
to a
I
slight
explained why.
degree. Yes, to a slight degree, but it's not really a spoiler that I
Select
enjoyed it.
Right.
If you say this character was awesome,
I don't know.
that's more so. I can get that.
Thinking about it, it just
Or
seems completely fucking retarded.
but
That's your opinion.
1. Fight.
I feel like that's the average opinion, though.
Shit, they're to the
but
left.
hype does certainly.
If I wanted a review, I would go to a review video.
It's not a review. It's literally saying
That
something's
is
awesome.
That's a review. That's telling me what you thought of the fucking.
A review goes more in depth rather than a single
Oh.
word saying that it was awesome. You should watch it.
I think I got rid of their mercy, but I don't know.
well, there's a Hanzo.
Thumbs up. Oh, I was trying to fight him. But
Get
I was
this
getting
boy.
fucked up. Off that Hanzo.
Eliminated.
They're Bastion.
Nice. Ooh. Artifact.
Alright, I'm gonna. So I can go grab my food.
Alright.
Play of the game.
But I'm still gonna keep it rolling. It'll take like a minute.
Not.
Watch this play the game. Be right back. Oh.
I'm gonna open this legendary fast. Cool.
I'll be out there.
I just need 25 more gold and I can get a new legendary.
Hang in there. I was only trying to help. So mean, honestly. I was only trying to help. Sorry, I'm sorry. Amazing. Sorry, I'm sorry.
I'm back.
He's back. And this time it's for
Better than ever. With food in hand.
Oh, do you see this dude in the chat?
No. What?
Got a real problem with black people.
What?
Is he in like all chat?
Yeah.
What chat are you talking about?
And
Like in Overwatch?
yeah.
Because I don't think we all get the same like white chat.
You don't.
It just kind of randomly puts you with a bunch of people. So it put you with the racist people.
Yeah.
Congrats.
You win.
Yeah. It's Brown. His name's Brown for the win, and it's gay niggas real time. DDDDD tits niggers. Wow.
He knows you're streaming. He's trying to destroy.
T, you dropped the hard R.
Well, that's how he spelled it.
Yeah.
He was just
I
merely
didn't say hey, it's
repeating
not hard. I
verbatim.
said niggas.
You dropped a
Oh,
hard
I
R.
see it now.
Oh, right.
I'm looking
Oh,
at your
never mind.
stream now. I
Yeah.
can see it.
Yep, I forgot.
Oh,
Watch
he.
some
Oh,
shit.
there is no hard R. It is spelled with an A.
Well, there is a hard R. See if you actually like look into.
Oh, I see it. Oh, there is a hard R. Then he reverts back to the A.
Yeah.
To the soft day.
To the soft A. That soft A. Delicate A.
Yeah.
Does it seem to your assessment that he really does not like black people?
No, it kind of just looks like he's saying bad words
Yeah.
for the fun of it. There doesn't seem to be any thought
Just to
process.
yeah,
There's no.
just to
It's not.
say words.
Yeah, there's no sentence structure in these words.
Yeah.
And he put smiley faces, so go what that means. He's happy about it.
It's been a good move.
Traveling to Dorado.
You know, I think elimination now needs more maps.
How many are there's like 3 right now? Ice place here and forest.
I don't remember.
These places are generally
Well, I just got. Oh, okay, never mind.
Select
Shit.
your hero.
I was gonna say I just got chosen for.
those. Yeah, it does. I don't know why it does that.
Sugar.
I don't get enough time to think. Maybe.
Our world is worth fighting
Randomly
for.
chosen for.
No, I chose somebody right at the end.
We got a ferret. They're all to the left.
There's an angry monkey. Oh, and he's almost dead.
Killed. I'm bad.
Do we have healers? Damn it. Heal me.
Is that?
Thank you. Woo! That was a clutch trap. There's a soldier coming around towards our side. No, actually, it's a Widowmaker.
I'm gone.
Eliminated. Enemy winner.
Hey, we did it. Wow.
1
Good job.
to 0.
'Cause I know I didn't really help.
For battle.
I was kind of just hiding.
Select your hero.
Yeah, I didn't do much either.
Three, two, one. Fight. Enemy contact. Enemy eliminated.
This turret's dead.
Holy shit! I almost got knocked off the map.
Enemy
Nice.
eliminated.
Where are they? They're there. Oh, he's towards the outside. Coming in.
One in the middle.
Down.
Eliminated.
Oh, there's someone else. There she is. She's towards our base. She's gonna die. I'm sorry.
Score 2 to 0. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Nice city.
Choose Latin.
3, 2, 1. Fight. Match point.
I'm taking
Enemy eliminated.
Ooh, we got the upper hand.
Careful.
Eliminated.
You're gonna heal all his damage back if he hits you.
Fuck.
Eliminated.
behind you.
We had him on the ropes.
Teammate eliminated.
This will only hurt first.
Teammate eliminated. Enemy eliminated.
Are you listening?
That
to?
Reaper just killed himself.
Eliminated.
She's got literally 1 health left. She can't not get.
Some random
You can do
electronic.
it. Maybe.
What's this?
Risa just has to not hit him. Oh, don't be kid. Oh.
Aw.
to 1.
Shot up into the air and just rained down blows.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero. Three, two, one. Fight. Match point.
I'm going right.
Enemy
I'm going left.
See, I think they're going left.
Either.
Enemy
I think it's soldier.
Damn it, I'm down.
Careful, Bunk.
Oh.
He's dead.
I'm taking care of
Definitely a soldier up right.
I am the power.
Come.
Oh, that. Oh, that snipe.
He's to the left now.
Oh, Jimmy, you got Left 4 Dead, right?
Yep, 1 and 2.
Yo, we should play that. We got 4
Potentially.
people. We can actually get a good session going of Left 4 Dead.
True. Dude, I couldn't kill it.
Oh, shit.
I believe we're gonna botch this again.
Fuck, I just wasted my
Oh,
arrow.
dude, are we gonna have to do that stage? If we have to do Left 4 Dead, are we gonna have to do that stage again? Oh yeah, we are gonna have to.
We can
Stage.
start anywhere, basically.
With that stupid Coca-Cola.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Yeah, you gotta carry the coke.
Yeah.
No, we go somewhere else.
That.
Is that the stanky leg, dude?
3, 2, 1.
This beats a stanky leg.
Match point.
Doing the same thing.
They're going
all
left.
moving.
Alright, gotta.
McCree's down here with me.
Oh, they got a.
Enemy
Symmetra.
eliminated.
Alright.
Oh,
Well, there's a cowboy.
Enemy eliminated.
fuck.
We're doing it.
He should be dead, dude. He somehow stunned me mid-shot and I stopped my bullets.
Sorry.
Enemy eliminated.
I killed this McCree.
Enemy
There we go.
Victory.
That's how you get wins, gentlemen.
Easy win. Too easy.
I'm gonna put that in the chat.
Play of the game.
Don't put that in the chat.
Why not?
Don't be a douche. Like that.
I,
Epic.
Blue sky ahead.
That dude's name is Danka.
I voted for you, Bunk, but god damn.
I didn't. Sorry.
I didn't either.
You guys want to do something else?
For whatever. Why don't you ask chat?
I just need one more game.
Yo,
For a
Jim.
loot
Yo,
box.
Jim. Play
Yep.
Yo, play Left 4 Dead.
I'm saying you guys want to play another.
Maybe in a bit. I am playing WoW for the moment. Still hanging out on Discord though.
Okay.
Do you want? How many games do you guys have to get your last loot box?
Let me check.
I just got one.
So did I, but I'm one away right now.
Oh, you mean like wins
Yeah.
for
One game.
arcade? I think I've gotten all mine.
I got one more game. I need one more
Me
win.
too.
You
So
can
you
keep
wanna
playing.
just
One more game. One more game.
all right? Let's get one more win and then
Resets in 2 days.
yeah. But I'm not gonna be playing tomorrow, so I
No,
know.
no, that's what I'm saying. Say reset soon, so gotta get those boxes.
What's up,
What up?
fools?
Hey,
Welcome to
You
our
are being
streamed.
you are, yeah.
It's Saturday at 7 o'clock. I know that.
All right, cool.
Hey, this
hey.
guy, he knows.
Yeah, he's in the ball.
Knows the schedule.
Building up an audience.
Like,
Yeah.
comment, and
There we go.
subscribe.
They give me some kind of food.
Link to our Patreon in the description. Mhm.
Yeah.
Nah, just give us subs and donations.
Mostly.
So then, like, Pepe's can show up on the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your donation helps us get a satanic Pepe screen.
Satanic Pepe.
Nah, the Pepe
The
I posted
rarest
in
of all.
the group me earlier is a rare ass Pepe. I've never seen that before.
Somebody put it on GroupMe.
Yeah.
Was that the one that I posted?
No, I just said I did.
I thought you said you
He's
saw
trying
it.
to coast off other people's Pepes.
I know.
Trying
Dude,
to
you
ride
wouldn't
Pepe's
believe
coattails.
some of the Pepes I have in my private gallery, dude.
You're private.
We've been aging. Excellent
I love it.
year, this Pepe.
I like that he's bragging about all the Pepes he has.
Isn't
pull
there
them
a
out
way in GroupMe
at exclusive parties.
you can like filter it by content, so I can just like scroll through all the pictures that we posted?
I don't know. Trying to see that.
I think there's got to be a way to do that. Because if there is, I would like to retrieve that Pepe.
Where's the
Maybe
Pepe?
just post
I
it when
don't
I
see the
get-
Pepe.
It's
See
in
no
GroupMe
Pepes.
somewhere.
How old?
2 or 3 days.
Forgot how to go into the pictures. From...
Yeah. I know. There's got
Okay, I
to
found it. This is a GIF.
no.
Homer Simpson woman's good.
Mhm.
Yo,
I like that
this
Homer Simpson.
like the Vatican Pepe, dude.
Yeah.
Prepare for battle. Select
Wow, Nick, spoiler.
Dude, that one is so dope.
It's actually pagan.
Well,
It's got a
whatever
bunch,
it is.
it's
dude,
got a
it's
bunch of
the
like.
way-
I'm looking at it. It's got like that.
that rod, dude.
Yeah, but look. It's got the Mercury symbol on top of it. It has a bunch of astrological signs. That's pagan.
Where in GroupMe
Nah,
did you
dude.
post
It might
this?
be. It might be early. Just I don't know. It might be early.
That's
Christmas.
He posted it Tuesday at 8:04
the
p.m.
two snakes like going up
Yeah,
the
the
spiral,
festival.
dude.
'Cause I
Yeah.
found it now.
They are
Dude,
religious.
dog.
Oh god, bunk with the fidget spinner.
Yeah, dude. You guys, are you jealous? I'm
little
pretty
bit.
jealous.
Dude, I didn't make
My
shit.
work
today.
fidget.
You're so good.
I
Today
spin so
was-
fast.
Today was butt cheeks on the road.
Oh fuck.
I was out for 3.5 hours and made $5.
enemy eliminated.
So Zach, I'm curious of your opinion on it. Is saying
Eliminated.
a TV show or a movie is awesome and revealing no other details, does that count as a spoiler to you?
No, not at all.
Okay, that's your opinion.
Because awesome is entirely subjective. It contains no factual information.
Teammate eliminated.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna
I'm
give
just curious.
my-
I think that's the most reasonable thing. That's
And
I didn't listen to my logical explanation of why, though. I think mine is entirely reasonable.
Select your hero.
The only way that I could see it being potentially spoiling is if the person that you're telling it to knows you well enough to know what you think would be awesome and what would suck, and then they can deduce whether it's actually
Yeah, yes.
and they can deduce, well,
Uh-huh.
if this person, if Chris likes something, then there's a pretty good chance I will too. But that doesn't hold true across the board. Therefore,
Right. So I
Still
like
don't-
taking that.
Just in case
I like
it
taking
does,
that same
The other
logic.
two go right.
would you not be safe
Eliminated.
if you care about not?
Oh,
Which
isn't that
clearly
your monkey
Jimmy
about?
doesn't.
Well, no.
that's
We're talking specifically about whether or not saying something is awesome but revealing no details is itself spoiling, which I
Yes.
think it's not.
I do not
Because
believe
I feel like you have to establish like a
I'm not done
reasonable.
explaining what I was saying. I got to where Jimmy does not, and he started speaking. Not spoiling people.
Enemy
Not want to release information about anything, and you would want that person to go into completely neutral, unaffected by any
eliminated.
outside influences that they have not incurred upon themselves,
However,
their own, and you would not say anything about it. That way, they could go in neutral because.
Select your hero.
Or win me over or make me not want to watch it. And when somebody says something is good, that can affect how I go into a show. I might think that this is going to be good, and it might skew my view of it.
Okay,
I
so
want it to be an objective
here's part of my
viewing.
reasoning using your exact logic. Let's be logically consistent across the board. Let's change a category from movies to a restaurant. Let's say you had never had Lloyd's Taco Truck before, and I'm like, yo, Lloyd's Taco Truck is awesome. You should
I'm not
get
gonna be
Lloyd's Taco Truck.
I can
So,
still
hold
be
on,
consistent.
hold on.
I already know where
Let
this
me-
is going. This is a
Right.
fallacy.
It's not.
You're
We're-
Eliminated.
equating two things that are not at all similar.
No, we're not
It's all
releasing
similar.
details about the food.
The food that I eat.
So
And I
you don't
have-
want details
And
on
no, I don't.
the
Not
media you
necessarily.
consume?
I do, but I want those details upon my own. On my own. I
So-
don't want you to decide
so
whether or not I know something.
Let me
about
finish my train of thought. I let you finish your train of thought. So by applying that across the board,
it. It is a fallacy because of
no,
what I just said.
let me.
It is a fallacy, Jim, because of what I just explained.
So are
and
you
I'm
cutting
saying.
off when people? Is this how you debate?
No, I just explained to you why what you're saying is pointless to say.
I didn't even get to say it.
What you're saying.
He's got a point. Let him get his.
All right, just say it.
Right?
Jim.
You're not debating in good faith at all.
Say it, Jim.
I have your permission to.
Yeah.
Time that you're not speaking right now is time that you can be saying what you're saying.
I don't even know if I want to have a discussion with you, dude. If I'm just going to get interrupted.
You interrupted me first, but I'll allow you to
Right.
speak
So by using that same logic about recognizing a restaurant, saying, "Hey, that restaurant is awesome," how would you ever expect to live a reasonable life where, in general, you never took a recommendation for anything, right? Like, I feel there has to be some certain degree of a reasonable expectation of privacy is not a good word, but a reasonable expectation of information hidden from a show. And just stating that something's good or something's delicious or something's awesome,
Select your hero.
like Zach was saying, that's a subjective opinion, and you're not revealing any actual details about the restaurant, right?
Yo, Zach, would you
The
rate
restaurant
this
or the
started over a
show.
troll?
Or the movie.
No. I need this. I need to unpack this now. Now, why I say that is a fallacy is because
Fight.
food is much different from media, as in I can intake media and not be affected biologically, and it won't kill me. So I need to know that the food that I eat is actually beneficial for my body. Therefore, I need to know some baseline things that we all take for granted and just automatically assume. There are some constants that we just assume in our day-to-day life. And food being edible is one of those constants. Before we ever eat anywhere or anything, because it is necessary for me to survive. However, when I intake media, can I finish? When I intake media,
You have my permission to continue.
I need this same standard. My standard is now different because I can be more strict with what I consume, so I can what I want and what I don't want to consume in my media. Therefore, my standard is that I don't want anyone to say anything. You could tell me who directed it, what it's about. You can tell me what it's about. Because I don't want somebody else to outwardly express things to me. Make it clear that I'm open to the suggestion.
And I feel like that logic should be equally applied
It's not
across the
because
board.
of what I just explained to you.
Monk, you got your ult. Oh, never mind. You didn't even need it.
I don't need to work. Like a restaurant is different from a TV show.
Select your hero.
Because if I ever plan to go to that restaurant, I need to know don't poison me.
But when you go to a restaurant, there's a.
But when I watch a show, I don't need to know that.
When you go to a restaurant, you're not normally thinking about if that food is going to kill you or not. I think that's like a. Like,
Our world is
You just
I
realize it.
don't
It
think
subtly
most
comes
reasonable
to your
people
mind.
have that come to mind. It's
Yeah,
sort of like an
yes,
assumption that if you eat food, it's not going to kill you. Like the taste is the defining factor.
How you can say that because
The taste of,
90
is the defining factor.
99
People don't go out to restaurants.
99%
People don't
of
go out to
human-
restaurants. People don't go out to restaurants to survive on food. You go out to restaurants for the
You do.
taste, for the experience. Because if you want to just survive on food, you can make your own food, right?
of the time that people have been eating food and eating food at restaurants, they have had to worry about where their next meal was going to come from. In old time England, over the course of human history, I'm saying this is
Prepare.
implanted in your makeup, your genetic makeup. It's an instinct that you have to every time you eat something. Is this okay to eat? And the smell will make it more okay to eat. The flavor, like all these things come into account when you're about whether or not you're going to eat something. But you eat so much that it's been normalized inside your brain that the instinct just happens automatic.
We're not talking about Yes, but we're not talking about biological functions. We're talking
Yeah, we
about
are,
an
though. We
opinion
are.
on something. Like,
Just saying that every time I eat somewhere, I'm thinking of that because it's
then
just
how do
in
you
the back of my mind.
How do you enjoy life on a
I
daily?
just said it's in the very recesses of your mind, and you don't necessarily think about it as it's happening, but it's subconsciously happening. And you can subtly influence somebody's opinion by telling them things. I just don't want that done. I want the show to have its own merits. Good. Then you can tell me if it was good or not. You get what I'm saying? I just don't want somebody to
That's
just up
not
and
being
tell me.
logically consistent, though.
It is. I just explained why you're being circular. Like,
Play of the game.
it is logically consistent because you can have different degrees of reasonability with two different things. One is different from entertainment, eating for survival. You have to eat to survive, no?
again, we're not
Do
talking
you have
about
to eat to survive?
survivability.
Do you have to eat to survive?
But you don't have to eat at a restaurant to survive.
I'm going from the very bottom and building it up. One has to eat to survive. Therefore, one may go to a restaurant. Therefore, if one goes to a restaurant, they need to find out whether or not restaurant X will kill them. Then it builds
But
up
who
to
thinks
then
like
they
that?
need to ask people I'm not gonna explain it again. Watch the stream. And just
I don't know, man.
keep listening to what I said. And maybe it'll sink in.
All right. Oh, that was interesting.
So, Zach, what's your opinion?
I'm just saying you can subtly influence somebody. And to be as unspoilery as possible, I just pulled young Hanzo.
So that means, by that logic, you can never say something is good. From
Unless
this point
somebody
forward.
asks you how it was. If I ask you how it was and I want your opinion, then
Right.
I'm basically saying opinions are that old saying, opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one. But if I ask you for your asshole, then you can give me your asshole. You get what I'm saying? Just don't go around giving people your asshole unless
It's
they ask
not
you for it.
the same.
It is
thing, though.
exactly the same as what I just said. Your opinion is that it was good. Did I ask you if it was good? When you said it was so dope, you said, "Did I watch it?" I said no, and you said
I feel
it
like
was
the
so
only
great.
true way to block all this information is to walk around like with a pair of fucking noise canceling headphones on. So
No, I just don't
nobody
pay attention to other people's
whatsoever. Like
opinions
again,
unless I ask for them.
there has to be a
that easy.
reasonable. There has to be a reasonable expectation for
That
not
you could
wanting to
spoil me,
something,
yeah.
and-
You could spoil me, and there's
and
nothing I
again,
could do
that
about it.
comes from just pure like walking down the street, or again like interacting with people. Like there has to be a
what you're trying
reasonable
to explain is that I
expectation.
want. You're
There
saying
has to
that
be a
I wanna
reasonable
live in a safe space,
expectation of privacy, right?
Yeah.
And,
which means you don't need to tell me everything
well,
unless I ask for it.
you're saying anything. Like
Yeah,
again, how
anything.
do you function?
you don't need to tell me
how do you
anything unless
function
I
as
ask
a
for it.
normal person. Do you know what I mean? Like in your day-to-day
I
life,
do because I
the
get
average
that I ask for.
in your day-to-day life, the average person isn't going to limit themselves just to saying, you know what I mean? Like
They
that's
do
like,
though. They do though.
I think
If I
most
talk to a random
reasonable
person on the
people-
street about The Walking Dead, they're gonna ask me if I'm just talking to them about something, and they want to know whether or not I've seen The Walking Dead. The average person would ask me, "Have
what
you
about
seen
if
The
they just
Walking
ask
Dead?"
you, is The Walking Dead good or bad?
Then I could tell them. That's what I said. If they ask for it, I would tell them that it's good. Do you get what I'm saying? It's about the asking part. That's the important part. And you tell people without them asking you.
Then how
That's
do you
why.
initiate conversation?
You're basically
right?
ear raping somebody.
You would just say, "Hey."
You ask them, do they want to talk about something? That's the whole thing. It's about the consent, Jim. I don't just walk up and force people to talk to me. They ask. It's a consensual thing.
Yeah, you don't just walk up.
That's how
pull
you
out your
converse.
Johnson
Do you
and
just
just
talk
show it
at
to
people? Do you just talk at people in your day-to-day life, Jim?
No, but with your friends you do, right?
No. I
No.
converse with you. It's a back and forth thing.
I
We are both consenting members of the conversation.
Right, but when
You
you
know what I'm
initiate a conversation with your friends, you're not
That
going
doesn't
through a checklist.
That doesn't. Yes.
Hey,
we are.
do you want to talk about X? Or it just might be a passing comment,
Why
right?
not?
Like again,
But your passing comments reveal too much.
this isn't how
That's what
you
you're not getting.
yourself.
That's
this
what
isn't
you're
how-
not getting.
No, this isn't how you yourself interact on a day-to-day basis. So, like,
That
as far
is.
as I know you, you've never
That is
limited
literally how I live
yourself
my
to
life.
this
I try not to spoil anything unless
conversation.
That is, dude. That is literally exactly how it happens.
And I think someone has to accept your definition of what a spoiler is to even avoid that in the first place?
Yeah, they would. They would have to accept that.
So if we're talking about the average person on the street, I think the average person would say that revealing specific details about a plot or character, yes, that's a spoiler, but saying something is good, like a subjective opinion, that itself isn't a spoiler. So in order to...
That's what they would say. And they might not agree with my definition. But that's what my definition of a spoiler is. So what do we do from here? We have to determine whose definition is correct, right? And how do we go about that?
Right.
Are we just gonna
by establishing
more
a
people agree
baseline
with or no?
By establishing a basic definition of what a spoiler
How do we
is.
do that though? That's what we need to do. How do we do it?
Right. So from this point, we're talking about practicality, right? So the whole conversation.
No, what do you mean practicality?
Okay.
I want to define it.
Practicality. The average expectation. So in this
are you
specific
guys
context,
almost about done? For
in
real,
this
like,
specific no, this is interesting, T.
Yeah, this is interesting.
In this specific context, right?
Okay.
I view. What are we defining right now?
A spoiler.
Right, a spoiler. So there has to be a reasonable expectation of what a spoiler is.
You've already said this information. You're not defining it. How do we define it, Jim? Not what its definition is. How do we go about the process of determining what its definition is?
That's subjective.
How should that be
right?
done?
It's
I'm
subjective.
asking your opinion of how it should be done.
You're at an impasse at that point. Like,
no, I'm literally asking your opinion on how that should be done.
Jim, I still don't think you understand. It's just that you should ask someone, what did you got? You should still ask the person. But when you say a movie or any type of media, like, here's what I thought about it.
You could have what you could have said is you could have come in and said, "Did you watch the episode?" Me and T would have responded no. Then you could have said, "Do you want to know how I feel about the episode?"
You want to know my opinion? Yes. Like, do you want to know my opinion?
And then I would have said yes or no. Most likely no. And then it could have stopped. You get that?
Is this... I don't know, man.
You
like,
get that part, though?
It just... I don't...
You don't care about what my opinion is what you're saying.
Now you're putting words in my mouth, but again, it's just... I feel like there's a certain... I just don't feel like it's a very reasonable position. Or tenable position for living your life at that point. I don't know.
I just told you that this standard does not translate to every aspect of my life. I just got done telling you that. But this standard does apply to my conversations. My life is completely fine. I go through life telling people what I do want to hear and what I don't want to hear. I can't control them whether or not they do tell me that information. But I try to limit the information that I hear by what I want to hear.
Prepare to attack.
And I still feel like in order to accept that premise, you have to apply that logic across the board.
You think that for no reason. Can you explain why it has to go across the board? Establish that link.
Because I don't want to go through... Well, it's not that I don't want to. Like, I don't think you should have to go through the mental gymnastics.
There's no mental gymnastics involved.
For every single piece of information that you relay and receive from someone, like...
But you do know that that's what your brain is literally doing, right?
And Jim, how hard is it to ask? Do you want to know what I thought about the movie? Like, I really... Like...
Brain does this whether or not you think about it, Jim.
And I feel like that is a common thing people ask. Is like, because like you say, I just saw it, and then most people go like, "Oh, what'd you think?" And I was like, "It was cool." Yeah, that usually happens, but sometimes you just like, "Would you?"
They would have asked you.
Sure, T. Are you of the same opinion?
I understand from your point of view, Jimmy, and I get what you're saying, and I do that myself. But I also get what Nick's saying. You guys aren't both wrong in a sense to me. I think what Nick mostly just wants you to do, or just basically, he probably just said is like, don't just, if he asks you for your opinion on the movie, he would ask you first before you tell him. That's all he wants you to do.
Yes.
He doesn't want you to just, you can,
I still don't.
you can just do
You
that.
could, at this point, you're just saying you just don't care if I want
This
to
is
know.
just for Nick. This is just
That's
for
what
Nick.
you're saying.
Like, I don't
if you
care.
want to tell me, you're gonna tell me. Is what you're saying.
I get what you're saying, Tim. Like, I don't personally care about that. Nick actually kind of does. So I think just for him, he wants you to do that.
Yeah, and
So,
you're not seeing that
By
at
that
all.
logic,
That's
do
my
we have
personal-
to limit our conversations while around Nick, while in a
Did
group?
you just
or is
hear
this a
what I
one-
said?
Or is
I
this
said
a
I
one-on-one?
said I cannot censor you.
I think
I
Nick
just
is
said
also
that. I
saying
said
he
I cannot
literally can't
censor
censor
you.
you. If you say it, you just say it. He just deals with it.
You
but-
say it, but it's whether or not you want to say it. And what you're telling me is that you don't care whether or not I want to hear it. You are
In
going
this
to say it.
specific definition of spoiler, I don't.
Exactly, you just don't care about what I think. That's what you're saying.
For this
And there's
specific
nothing I can do
definition,
about
yes.
it but try to get you to agree.
But by the same definition,
Definition to respect.
right. But on the same definition of spoiler, I do believe in the definition of a spoiler where conveying any type of information from a show.
I don't agree with your definition. So
Okay.
what do we do now? That's what I said. What do we do now that I don't accept your definition and you don't accept mine?
I mean, there really is nothing else
We
you
can
do,
do
though, right?
stuff. We can try to combine.
How about
Determine
if
one.
not everyone has seen it, we just don't even talk about it?
Enemy turret's not gonna bother us anymore.
Can
Out
someone
loud.
just say out loud, hey, I haven't seen it, I don't want to know anything about it?
He will spoil it anyway. He's already established that from numerous. Like this is a chronic issue.
Like, then
So
at
I've
that point,
already
I don't know
come-
what else to do.
That's why I've had to get it. My definition so strict because you will just spoil it for fun. I've
think-
seen you do it for fun before.
I think what Nick is trying to say too, dude, is you should ask everyone if they've seen it, and if someone says, hey, I don't want to know anything about it, just
You should respect their wishes, and he does not do that.
Right, and
As
again,
he said, he will tell
according-
me anyway.
According to my definition, just saying something's awesome. I don't
Nobody
feel like that-
gives a fuck what your definition is basically.
Then nobody gives a fuck about what
I know.
your definition is.
I know.
Right?
Yes, no one does. But if that's the case, then let's try not to step on each other's toes. Just don't tell me anything. That'll stop the situation.
because another case in the next point is that if you say it's awesome, he might go in expecting awesome and might be let down, and that could affect his experience.
I've already said that. That was the initial point, is that it'll affect your experience, and telling me about it could affect my. I don't want that to happen.
But are you really so sensitive to?
No, I'm not necessarily sensitive.
But
I'm
he would
saying
like
that
to
it
avoid
happens.
it if it happens.
It's a possibility.
He
You're
just
not
look-
taking that.
I feel like the fact that you want to take that into consideration just means
Wouldn't you?
that
Don't-
you are extra sensitive to information, right? I think that's a reasonable.
not even true. Because I have the same sensitivity to the information that you do. I just care about what it is that the information is, and I don't know if you do.
I don't know.
I
feel like
care
we're
whether-
getting nowhere.
You're not. I believe that you're refusing to see my point of view, no matter what.
Right. I don't
Just keep going
recognize it
back to
because I
whether what
don't
it is,
think it's
because you
logical.
don't like it. Yeah, but
Not because
it
I don't
is.
like it, because I don't think it's logical
No,
like, whatsoever.
specifically said that you don't accept the definition, and that's why you don't care about the rest of it.
Well, right, because
A lot for that fucking teleporter bunk.
Oh yeah.
I just
I know,
walked
that's-
off the fucking mat.
Huh?
Walked off the mat.
Oh well, you're
That was
bad.
completely sarcastic,
It's an amazing teleporter.
and
It's
it
an amazing
pushed me
teleporter.
off.
Single-handedly winning the game.
Bunk, do you have
No.
a particular opinion on this discussion?
I think you're both ridiculous.
Commence attack on objective B.
Jim does spoil shit for people a lot.
We've
You have the
Right.
most
I'm not
like,
saying that I.
basic definition of that knowing any knowledge about something is spoiling it. That's your definition, and Jim should understand that for you. But you guys are
I don't
you guys
even
are
think he
arguing
understands
as if
the
this is
definition.
about other people. Like, other people, for the most part, don't really give a shit about spoilers.
He should, and that's what I'm saying.
But that's like you, because you try to consume as much media as you can, because you just that's what you're interested in. You like
Yeah.
watching movies, you like watching TV. So you pretty much decide, I'm gonna see as much things as I can. So I don't want
That
anything to
decision.
be spoiled because I plan on seeing anything that I'm interested in.
Yeah.
Other people are like, oh, I heard there's a Spider-Man movie. That's enough. I'm probably not going to see it because I'm not that interested. Jim can come up to them and say, oh, I
They get to know that though, that they walk away without having it spoiled. But I,
walk away without having it spoiled. Like if
You're-
Jim knows
I think
someone
I
at
cut you
work
off a little
who, if Jim
We got a
knows someone
Widowmaker
at
up
work
top, and that
who like doesn't really watch a lot of movies and probably isn't going to go see the Spider-Man movie, he can go up to him and say, hey, I saw the Spider-Man movie last night.
don't worry, you
It
guys.
was
We
real
need
good.
to group up.
I'm
He doesn't
fighting
necessarily have to go up to him and say, hey, I saw the Spider-Man movie, blah, 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 kills, blah, blah, blah.
Mhm.
Helden sterben nicht.
But should anyone do that? Come and
Anyone.
immediately tell the ending. To
No one should just say, like, the ending, obvious
Same.
spoilers. But
Once it's
people
coming
should
out.
absolutely feel safe saying, I enjoyed it. Unless they know the person really doesn't like that.
We gotta do something
Like
about
you.
Widowmaker.
they can still feel good and safe to say their opinion, but that does not mean people want to hear it. You can,
No,
I
yeah.
can not want to hear it, and somebody can feel safe to say it at the same time. And that's what I'm
saying.
safe to say his opinion. He doesn't have to. If he thought about other people's opinions more, he wouldn't do it.
So, I just saw something interesting. Doesn't basically there's when we converse with people, it's on like a, I guess
Mutual
sort of
terms.
like a sort of like a social contract, not using the typical definition of a social contract, right? So I guess if I had to define where a spoiler is, it would be based on what try to think. So I'm trying to think of the best way to put it. So like a social contract, right? There's a reasonable expectation between two people for like a basic social contract to live, right? Like I'm not gonna kill you, you're not gonna kill me.
How do
live
we
in
determine that?
basic society?
How do we? What's reasonable?
That's survival.
That's what I keep going to.
Bros, I need your opinion on something.
Sure.
What is reasonable, and how do we determine that? Because that will help us determine what is reasonable for a spoiler.
You guys are still on this? Oh shit! I was
Yes.
expecting
Yeah,
a
this is
different
getting
conversation.
deep. This
It's
is
been
not,
like half an hour.
yeah, we're getting into
I was
I mean,
expecting-
the
I'm
psyche
personally
of man.
enjoying this discussion. Like,
Well, that's good. Okay.
We're into the psyche of man. now.
No, I was.
We
I
need
was
that disclaimer.
when Emily called me, I was a little disappointed. I was like, shit. I'm
and,
not gonna
and it's
be
also
able to-
not like I've really like prepared like too much on this topic.
Neither did I.
Kind of like just.
Yeah,
painting good
I
for
was when Emily called. I was like, shit. I'm gonna come back, and they're gonna be on some other weird tangent.
No.
Like to
We just circled
rationally
them around.
Yeah, this is just like a
Rationally-
a discussion cast.
justifying.
Discussion cast.
All right,
Yeah.
I need an opinion. Serious, bro opinion. Bro, I need a bro opinion.
Okay, put it in our butt. Then ask for permission later.
Yeah.
It's live right now.
We live.
Yeah.
How many?
I don't know, but it
There
can
will be a
watched
recording
once.
of it.
So I'm just letting
just
you
saying,
know that.
Just
You can write
pause
it.
the stream.
You can write it in the Discord chat.
We're in the middle of the game.
Alright.
That is not visible at all.
What's not visible at all?
That's
It's
not
most indubitably visible.
You mean it's visible?
Not
I mean, when I
visible.
record, I only record my one monitor.
Yeah,
can't
I'm only recording my gameplay. That's
Well, they can hear our voices.
Oh, I know, but that makes it audible, not.
Yeah.
Oh, you're saying if you put it in the chat,
Yes, if
yeah,
I
they
type
wouldn't be
it
able
in.
to see.
Oh, yeah. He doesn't have. Okay.
Saying if you just don't say anything that you wouldn't
Incriminating.
want somebody to ever.
There's only one individual I wouldn't want.
I know, and
ever.
that's why I don't want you to say whatever you're gonna
One
say. I'm assuming which one it is, and that one I wouldn't want you to say.
Yeah, I'll wait until that game's over and we can pause it, or we could just wait until whenever.
It'll be over soon. Like, what time is it?
How many hours did you drive Uber today?
3.5. Made
What time?
$65 in 3.5 hours. It's kind of not that
I
much.
wish
It
I
was
could
only
do
like
that here.
it was
made
like
more than me in
1881.
3 hours.
But there's so many people fucking.
Yeah. It's
You
over.
can't. Why can't you do that, Jim?
Do what?
Drive Uber.
We terrify people.
But you just said I wish I could do that here, as if there was some.
Based upon the
physical
social
reason.
contract, Zach, I feel like that would put my own social contract at a risk by subjecting the Uber drivers to that.
He might accidentally tell people what he thinks about movies.
They might
His
withdraw their
driving
social
is
contact at that point.
Process.
Mm.
They might withdraw their social contract with me at that point and then murder
Murder you?
me for their own
That is
survival.
possible. You could. I mean, that's
But the last person I gave a ride to was some nasty ass looking motherfucker. I was like,
Hmm.
usually most people who use Uber, it's going to be a little stereotypical.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Are generally like
Stereotype
kids
cast.
like kids are stereocast are like kind of our age, mid-20s, young professional to
Professional.
At least have a job.
at
You
least
just don't
have a
like
job.
brown
Like,
people, huh? Zach?
this guy,
don't
no,
like-
this dude was white.
Just kidding.
Well, that was basically what he
I
said.
know.
No, not at all. I'm just saying, like there are certain neighborhoods in Boston.
It looks like
that-
people that pay their taxes.
Have 700 credit scores.
Usually straight hair.
Probably like golf.
Yeah.
People like that.
I'm just saying that there are certain neighborhoods of Boston that generally I avoid.
Have
Because
probably ridden a horse in their life.
I've never ridden a horse in my life. And B, I don't want some types of people from certain neighborhoods of Boston in and around my car. They're sketchy people, especially when the sun goes down. I'm not trying to. This dude was.
Okay, you could just
This
say you don't
guy
like sketchy people. in your
Has signed
car.
up for Obamacare in their life before.
This guy.
Damn!
Fuck you, Jim. I do that for a living, man. You have any idea how sad that
This
shit is sometimes,
this
man?
motherfucker looked like he looked like he was like English in like the year 1312. Like they
What?
brushed him.
Are you talking like Black Plague, England?
I'm
I'm
talking.
cloud around him like that.
I'm telling.
Boy,
I'm
mate.
saying.
Tumors
I'm
on his
saying
face.
I couldn't tell this.
Oh,
I couldn't
God.
tell the difference between his
One
BO and the fucking decomposing fucking thing I saw at work
Are you
today.
sure he wasn't dead?
He might have been.
A zombie, dude.
Yeah.
He had like a brown paper bag. He walked out of like this convenience store, and I'm pretty sure there might have been like a severed hand in it or something.
Hand.
Severed hand.
He had a spare hand just in case. in case he
Kidnap
lost one of his. Thing.
Oh, guys.
Nice reference. Solid.
Yeah.
If anyone even gets that reference, like,
I didn't hear it.
All right.
This is Adam's family.
I need to
Yeah, I got it.
put in this shift swap, I guess, to.
If the hand just starts crawling out of the bag.
Have you ever seen Idle Hand?
What?
It was a movie that came out like early 2000s, maybe like really late 90s.
I think so.
Had Seth Green in it.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I don't think I've seen this, but I know the movie now. They're in like hell?
No.
No.
I
Okay.
think a
then I'm
little
thinking
Nicky.
something else. Are they dead? I thought they were like all everyone was
Basically-
dead in the movie or something. Okay.
Isn't Nick
He gets
Isn't
killed
Adam Sandler
halfway.
Little Nicky?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was dumb. I just walked right into. But
What are you guys
basically
playing?
this guy's
We're playing Overwatch, but
No. Hold on. I mean,
What game mode?
yeah.
Just quick play, I think. Right?
Yeah.
You guys trying to play the eliminations?
we just got it too. Well, yeah, we can help you out.
I mean, I play whatever.
You guys did all 9 games?
Yeah, we just got our 9th one. How many do you need?
genuinely like that game mode. So.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't
it's not
care
a bad
that much
game.
about loot boxes to subject myself to arcade.
I
mean,
find
I like the
elimination
game.
Arcade's fun.
Yeah.
It's a
It's
change
just
of
the
pace.
arcade mode
I
that
get.
the arcade mode that you put us in, Jim, with like the anti-gravity bullshit, that was lame.
What about the arcade mode that was ranked?
I'm just personally not a huge fan of the arcade mode.
Elimination is fun as hell.
Yeah, I like it. I like random heroes and I like elimination.
I'm not a fan of random heroes
It's like
because
hardcore mode.
I don't like stacking heroes.
Yeah, and it has its like.
But it's
There's
just
a big
the random-
possibility that you
It's
get a
fun.
real shitty comp against a amazing comp. That's
I want that game type that you came
like
up with, Bunk, where you have random characters with random
Yeah.
moves.
This is complete chaos.
What?
Bunk came up with this idea for a new
I
arcade
get
mode
it.
game type. Yeah, where you could just pick any character, but it doesn't matter what character you pick because you get random move sets.
Oh shit.
They've done that in League of Legends before, for like a custom mode. It was actually pretty fun. I'm sure like it's incredibly difficult on like a technical level though.
That's what I was thinking too. It's probably really hard to code,
Like the feasibility of it.
and it's probably the most broken mode.
Well, it's supposed to be a
I
fun
would like
mode.
to witness.
It's not
it,
supposed
yeah.
to be balanced.
Oh yeah.
There's
I can't
no-
even see it in any form being balanced. Like
Same.
when you end
Like
up being
every
able to
individual
fly
move
with
random.
Bastion's gun and like
Yeah. You have a
Fucking
you can have a roadhog chain,
Look,
and
But yeah, I would definitely play that.
like Farah's
I
jump.
think everyone would need to have like double health or something just to help you cope with
but if you
the
like
shock of
Winston,
it.
you'd have 2,000 health.
Yes. Winston sucks, so he deserves all the health he gets.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
But you might be the nicest.
I've seen some
Might be.
Dookie Winstons, but Chris
Yeah.
is disgusting with Winston.
Yeah, it's possible to be good with him, but too hard. Chris is just good at the game too. I think Winston depends a lot on if you have a healer that's keeping you alive. Because his like headshot box is so big that he just gets melted.
I'm gonna say you're welcome for that play of the game.
Oh, people are.
No, we're trying to play Left 4 Dead though.
I mean, I didn't necessarily.
Oh,
I'm playing WoW for the moment. I'm in the middle of Scarlet Monastery, so
Yeah.
probably gonna be a while. I mean, you're welcome to play without me. But
I'm just saying it's a nice change of pace. We do play Overwatch a lot.
Only streaming for another half an hour though. So.
So, do you want to just keep playing more Watch, or you done? Nah, you're not in the mood.
I just had to send an email for a shift swap because Emily has an interview this week, and I should sit down and look at this overtime and put in for some overtime, and sit down and figure out what second. I'm gonna switch to second shift. It's decided.
Was that midday?
My shift would be 4 days a week, 1 p.m. to 11:30 p.m.
Okay, that's not bad. 4-day work week. That's a trade.
And that 2 hours, honestly, you don't really notice
Mm-hmm.
because you're on the road and
I used to
you know
do
you're
4-day
driving
work
around.
weeks.
It's,
I just wish they were like
it's
4
yeah,
days
it's just much
on,
more
3
chill
days
too.
off.
Like,
4 days on, 3 days off would be excellent. 4-day work week.
Yeah, and I think I'm gonna do because what's only available right now. So our guy right now who is working, who has off Thursday, Friday, Saturday is like that's like the best shift in the world, and like everyone's going in for it. So I'm gonna put it as like a shift I want. I'm probably not gonna get it, but I'm gonna put in for it.
No shit,
But-
everybody wants that shift.
Yeah, and then there's also a shift that Mercedes, who just left to go upstairs, her shift was off Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So that's available, but I kind of want to see what happens with the
Why don't you switch your shift with Ford Explorer?
what?
For once, a good joke. That was your one.
I don't even get
Everybody
it.
gets one.
You said Mercedes, and then he said, "Why don't you shift it with Ford Explorer?"
Anyway,
It did make sense. I got that, Jim.
I didn't really.
Our social contract is still active.
But I could also do something like 2 off, 2 on, 1 off, 2 on.
Dude, I did that. That was my 4 day.
Nah, that would be doo-doo.
It sucks.
No, a lot of people do it. Like this girl named Jade, she has Sunday, Mondays off, and she did it. And the reason why she has Sunday, Monday, and Thursday off. And she told me today the reason why she did it, and this is so conniving, I love it, is that all the major national holidays like Christmas and Thanksgiving and everything, except for all of the major holidays except for Thanksgiving fall on either a Sunday or a Monday. So she just needs like 1 or 2 days off, and she gets a huge chunk of time off for the vacations. She already has the major holidays off that everyone else is going to want off. She has them off naturally, and she chose her schedule with that intent. And I was like, "Damn, Jade." And she like grinned, and she started like putting the tips of her fingers together. like sarcastically, of course. And I was just like, "You are evil," and she's like, "Damn right."
That's smart.
I'm just
Yeah, I was.
But if they're gonna get them off anyway,
No, they don't automatically get them off. I
No,
think
we
is what he's
don't
saying.
get these automatically off. I will have to work Christmas.
If you did get them off automatically, then you'd want the opposite days. But
No, not all. No, I am gonna have to work
Wile E. Coyote.
Christmas, Thanksgiving, and New Year's. Like, I'm gonna have to, straight
That's
up.
lame.
yeah, that's
Yeah, just tell everyone to not die. Those days.
Unless I take Mercedes shift
People die
and
on
have
those
off
days,
Sunday,
Bunk.
Monday.
They
Unless I
definitely
have,
die.
unless I take Mercedes Day and have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday off.
By the way, Bunk, my uncle actually died on Thanksgiving
I would
last year.
That sucks.
But I don't know if I want to work 4 days of 10 hours in a
So
row.
it happens.
But then I got
Yeah.
3 days off though.
it's not that bad. Trust me, I do 5 in a row.
I mean, I've done it before. I know. I was installing solar panels. That's how it was.
It's in the middle of the day though.
It's 1 o'clock to 1 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. 4 days a week.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
You would love it. Trust me. Because then you could stay up late at night. You wouldn't have to worry about getting up early.
Yeah, but then
You
I'm
have
like
the beginning of the day to do shit if you need to do shit.
That's true. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put in for Mercedes' old shift, because Dan has off Saturday, Monday, Tuesday. But I don't want my if I do 2 days off in a row, I want one of them to connect with the weekend. I either want Friday, Saturday off, or Sunday, Monday off.
That's a good idea, man, because when her shift goes, it opens up, so they gotta fill it. So if you rush to fill it, the faster you put it in, the sooner you might get it.
Yeah, and they desperately need people on second
To
shift too.
determine what he wants. So.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But it's a competition, but it's like usually first come, first serve basis.
No, it's seniority.
Oh, your place, it's my place, it's first come, first serve.
No, it's seniority here.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, so I'm not going to get the Thursday. I believe so. Generally, it's probably seniority. But,
What a little first come, first serve.
yeah, a little bit of both.
Oh my god.
Go into kind of deciding. If I put in for
Symmetric
to,
chairs.
if I went in for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday off, I would get that immediately. I would be granted that without question.
Frame rates right now. I want all the frames they stole from me.
You know, reparations for those frames.
I most
right.
definitely do.
Are you guys still gonna be playing if I go hop in the shower for a minute?
Yeah, do you want to do?
No.
You got Left 4 Dead?
Nope.
I'm gonna be honest. See, I'm playing NBA 2K after this.
You're not trying to keep playing Overwatch? I'm trying to get some Overwatch in.
I'm doing this until we're done.
Streaming. We're
Alright.
It's just a 2-hour stream we're basically doing here.
I need to order food. I don't have anything to cook. I'm starving.
What about the fans, though?
Yo,
Fans demand
honestly, I
longer
gotta-
streams.
Gotta start cooking more. Saves.
He doesn't like to do long.
I literally
Long
just
shit.
said I would cook if I had food to cook.
I thought
Tomorrow
you
I'm
said
going grocery
you-
shopping.
oh. Where do you shop at?
Wegmans.
Hey, God, you're rich.
What?
I say that to anyone who shops at.
Zach only drives Wegmans shoppers in his Uber.
What do you even mean? See, this is, dude. You gotta. pick your
No,
battles,
that
man.
makes sense to me because that's how I always viewed Wegmans. It has an air of superiority.
Plus, their prices
doesn't
are
have anything to
literally more expensive.
I like
than other
Wegmans. I think the
convenience.
quality of food is
Exactly. And all the people who go there think
a
that.
pound of fucking penne pasta is 99 cents.
Cents everywhere.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Then why buy it out of Wegmans?
Into what I'm saying. Superiority. It's not necessarily true. It's just how it makes you feel.
Plus, I shop at the cheapest places possible to get foods. If I like, it's the same brands, cheaper.
I
prices.
literally just told you a box of penne pasta is 99 cents.
You
for
could
a
get it
pound of
somewhere
pasta.
cheaper though.
Yeah.
You find me quality pasta for 99 cents for a pound.
Whoa. See,
Walmart?
now you're adding in the word quality. And that is not always...
Dude, a Walmart opened right across
Beggars
the street
can't
from a Wegmans
necessarily
and
be
it shut
true.
it down.
I also don't shop at Walmart because I don't agree with their business practices.
I think that's also fair.
So it is.
That's a good actual. That's a good on you for that.
It's
Support
fair.
the local chain.
However,
Literally,
I mean, Wegmans is not a
it's
local.
no longer
anything.
a local chain.
Yeah, you can't call Wegmans local.
Oh, then they're part of the fucking
They're
problem.
literally taking their...
Regional,
literally doing-
maybe.
No one take me serious. That's what business is. I'm not justifying what Walmart does because they do some pretty fuck shit. You ever see those Walmart those documentaries, dude?
You worked at Walmart.
Yeah, I know. That was my first like real job ever. Was at a Walmart.
It was mad easy.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Everybody always tries to work at Wegmans too, so it's real hard to get in there.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Because
the
of their
mafia.
air of superiority. Because, yeah, they're the
You have to know someone
grocery
to get in.
mafia. Yeah.
I like
got
how the
fucking cheap
restaurant
lion
always
steel
looks
to
like
get in.
it's fall. Like every time you go in there, it's like it's Halloween. That's one thing I do like about it.
No, that's about it. It's too green and dark. I don't like.
Green and dark.
Wegmans
Yes.
is like orange.
Let me get out.
I think Wegmans is
I'm
very
also
nicely lit.
colorblind. It's not. It's awfully lit.
It's like October. It's like the inside of October.
All right, well go to your fucking farmers market that's outside with no coverage and just go fucking shop in the sun. Go down to the Haymarket
Hot-ass
and fucking
foods.
Quincy Market
Oh.
and then go to the fucking
Quincy
little Asian
Market.
the little
Okay,
fucking
First
the
question:
soy.
what do you
No,
have
hold
against
on.
farmers
The fuck. I have nothing against farmers markets, but if you want to worry about being well lit, then go
Go to the
shop
farmer
outside.
country.
Oh, I don't need to. I can go to Tops where it's all well lit.
You might as well pull the fucking
Tops looks like
potatoes
a fucking
from the
prison.
ground yourself, then, man.
It looks like a prison.
It looks
Yeah,
like
dude, it's all for like shit fluorescent lighting, zero architecture. It's bummy.
You better move
That's
to a
what I
fucking
like.
farm.
Bummy.
Normal, generic. Just do what I need you to do.
bummy.
That's why you buy a
If
Wegmans
anything,
brand.
it's bland.
You don't have to buy.
Extra shit where they try to fancy their shit up. Make
Not
it
at all.
look
Wegmans
kosher.
brand is literally cheaper than every single other
You
brand.
didn't hear what I
That's the
said.
whole
I
point
said
of it.
fancy it. And it's not cheaper than every other brand. Are you insane?
Is it
Every
cheaper
other
than
brand
Aldi
and
brand?
I have a
store,
box.
yes.
The Wegmans brand pasta I have right here is 99 cents.
Yeah, but at their store, of course, they're not going to sell the other shit cheaper.
I only buy Wegmans brand stuff. I never buy like.
Yeah.
Damn it.
You're not
Also,
getting it. It's all the
because-
looks.
Because of the.
Can't look like
No, it's about
better.
the quality.
No, it's about
of
having
the
a
food.
cheaper alternative.
It's also about the
But there's
quality of the
cheaper.
food.
I can
It's
go to
about the quality of the
Chipotle
food.
and get
With the Wegmans brand products is the perfect crossroads between quality food and affordable.
price. Okay.
That's why I shop there.
Can we all agree
But I'm
that
saying other people don't. They do it because it's fancy. They think it looks better. That they like the fact that they got they fancy it up with like it looks like there's fucking ivy on the walls and shit. Like
everything's brick and stuff.
like try to make it look all cool. Like it's just
That's called
make you feel like,
marketing.
yeah, it's to make you feel like you're in a high class place where people care about
Yeah.
fucking being there and shit.
They absolutely do that.
Yeah.
But it's not necessarily
And
a bad
that
thing.
doesn't
It's just
attract
their
me.
business.
Yeah, it's just
just
my
not what
opinion.
you
It doesn't
respond to.
attract me. Yeah, I get it. It's working. Works on some people.
Ooh.
Some people want it.
This one.
But I personally, it does not work on. I still go to Wegmans sometimes. There's some stuff I actually like at Wegmans. I like their there was like a little coffee bar at the one in Brockport.
Yeah, and you're gonna tell me Wegman subs
there's
are
a
not
good
the
thing.
possibly the best or better. Their
Oh
their
yeah, the
subs are-
delicious subs.
I don't think they are.
Oh.
We've gotten into this.
I
now
don't think I've had a sub as good as a Wegmans.
I think
Sure.
direct subs is better than
What?
Wegmans subs.
You're a fool.
Direct subs is
I really do.
disgusting.
You're
I used to always get direct subs. That's what that was our go-to sub place. My mom loves their lettuce for some reason, and then
dude. Their
And
bread
then well they went out of business. So there's the bottom line.
didn't go out of business. They moved.
Are you sure? I thought the
Moved
whole
down
brand.
the
I thought the whole brand collapsed.
Ah,
Regardless,
man, I went there last week.
regardless, their subs might as well be soup. You might as well ladle fucking
Yeah.
soup onto bread.
What are you getting?
Call it a
That
sub.
Totally matters.
I don't know. It's been years.
The soup sub, obviously.
I don't know what soup.
Give me
you
the
got.
chicken noodle. The chicken noodle.
The chicken noodle soup sub. But that totally matters because I've gotten some subs from there that I don't like, and I still think it's the best. I just
Your sub taste.
it's just
is in
my
question.
favorite place.
If you like that better than Wegman subs,
I might even rather
You're
go
open to your
Subway.
opinion.
Dude.
if I had one
What
opinion
is
about
the matter
Wegman
with
subs,
you?
I think
I
their
would-
bread is too hot.
exactly that's what I was
whose
gonna
bread?
say.
Subway's
Sub-
bread is too hot.
No.
Subway
it's not.
bread
Subway
is
is
hard.
No,
always
you wouldn't.
stale
You wouldn't.
and
You
bland.
you wouldn't like.
Nick
You wouldn't
likes
like the
hard
bread.
penises, but not hard bread.
You
That
wouldn't like the
ciabatta
bread
bread.
at the. Yeah, the ciabatta is pretty hard.
Ciabatta is
I-
basically stale bread.
Their regular
I-
white
Ciabatta is delicious.
It's my favorite kind of bread, but it is rather hard for a sub.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is rather a lot of bread.
You got to build up a callus to eat that ciabatta bread.
My masseters are huge.
their shit is just like
so strong.
it's just
You
really
get a
hard.
jawline eating ciabatta bread. Yeah, I like bread.
I
So,
like my shit toasted. I like my shit
you can get that
to
at
be
Wegmans.
soft. I like my sandwiches soft.
You can. The last time I went Subway, it was stale and bland, and I was not pleased.
And also
don't
the
know
sub
fucking
makers,
bread.
the
It
sub
matters.
makers at the Italian urban cheese. Obviously, I eat a lot of Subway. I do eat a lot of Subway, but dude, some Subway people, I don't know. I mean, I know it varies location, but it's like from as a company culture, they just hire like people
Yeah,
who
whoever
do
the
not make
fuck.
sandwiches.
Dude, there's sandwich
like
artists.
there are people who are putting the cheese on 90 degrees to the length
Yeah.
of the
They
bread.
don't even line up.
Who
the
does
cheese.
that?
Zach, there's sandwich artists, dude.
Across, like to make
No, They put the triangles of cheese like 90 degrees, like they turned them purple. Yeah. They were
Bread?
to the bread. Yeah.
What, dude?
Those are your
Thank you,
people.
Buck, I needed healing.
The
Nah,
first time
those
I,
are not my
Shit.
people. They
the first time I
fight.
ever saw that, I was like, "What in
That's how Nick
tarnation?"
learned to make subs.
Tarnation.
I was like,
That's
"Who
how- that's how Nick learned to make
either
subs.
A, your trainer is just an idiot, or B, you're an idiot."
Zach, are you
Lord.
saying Jared would lie to me? You're saying Jared would just lie right to my face
Yes.
about Subway?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Well, you're the
Very
one that's
easy.
you're the one that's
Get
taking
close
advice
to a
from
little
a
boy.
fucking
Yeah.
pedophile.
Jared doesn't
Yeah,
lie.
dude, why would you listen?
Jared
to him?
only lies with little boys.
He does that to make money, dude.
Rest
He
in peace,
lies to
Jared.
people for money.
Pieces.
Dude, what did New York Times write on? I hope you take a foot long. They wrote that on the headline when
you
he got
can't be
arrested.
saying-
Yeah,
No,
dude.
that's wrong.
That's what. Now, that's what I thought too.
That's promoting prison rape.
He did get his ass whooped apparently too, from what I looked into it.
He's a toucher, man.
Prison
he's a,
rape?
he's a kiddie. He's a kiddie diddler. He's gonna get fucked up in
Dude,
prison.
they said the texts were younger and younger. Like what?
I'm capturing the
No, I'm not saying. I mean, I may have a different opinion. I
just
may
saying
have
what I
a
read on
different
the New York
opinion
Times,
on
dude.
that.
That's like they said the texts he sent were out. Or I heard that on. I can't remember where I heard that. Never mind.
I'm capturing the objective.
Can't remember where I heard that, but I was heard like he had text messages where they said younger and he wants the girls younger and younger. Like
You guys talking about R. Kelly? I wasn't listening. Okay, I wasn't listening, and I heard he wants young girl. Kelly, aren't you?
No, R. Kelly, yeah, he's fucked too.
Did you-
He fucking kidnaps them and
he's working a cult of women.
hypnotizes them. He brainwashes them.
Yes.
I'm actually out of
Sings
the loop with the whole
Ignition
fucking
and-
R. Kelly cult thing.
It was just broke.
Basically,
I-
had
I-
like a. Apparently, they were actually all legal this time. It wasn't like a 14-year-old, but it's like 18 and 19-year-olds. Apparently, like
You just
their
can't
parents
make a
were
habit of
safety.
turning kids,
I mean,
girls into cultists, though. and
Yo,
pissing on their
oh
faces.
my
The fucked
god.
up thing about this is that it's all legal though, because it basically
I don't
it's
think
them
having
choosing.
a cult is legal.
No, but it's them choosing to stay with him because he brainwashes them.
Yeah, but that
So like
shouldn't
the
be
parents
legal.
will complain
Sign-
to the police and stuff, but they're like, "There's nothing we can do."
It's
Your
Should
daughters are of
Scientology
age.
be-
brain. You can't.
It is legal, yes.
You can't.
but-
No, it
you can't
shouldn't.
prove brainwash. You can't prove brainwashing in court of
exactly.
law.
And illegal,
A-
you can't legally prove someone is
Be
brainwashed.
yo, wait, no, but then become a lawyer and do it. You'll fucking be.
It's possible.
You'd have your name in textbooks for eons, and you'd be the man. But yo, hold up, listen to this real quick.
There's no way because people know that brainwashing exists, so we have to know that.
MK Ultra. I'm
There's
just
a
gonna
way to
say this,
prove
and
it.
then you guys are just. I know how you're gonna react. All right, so I work with a person who truthfully subscribes to Alex Jones.
Okay, obviously.
Wait, do you work with Nick
He
Fresco?
put those stickers on it.
I don't know if he did, but I went up.
Saying
I
that
was
they subscribe
I
to
was
the
sitting out
truth.
there with two of my coworkers, and I was like, "You guys." I saw the InfoWars thing. I was like, "You guys ever freaking like? Do you guys know what this is?" And Tito was like, "Nah, that's some white people shit." And then Jackie was like, "Yeah."
It is.
And then he was just like, "Yeah, fucking Alex Jones." Pat made me listen to that shit all the time while we were going to like driving around, and I was like, "Whoa." Just like kind of just like hear the dumb shit he has to say. He was like, "Nah, he actually like believes some of that shit." And I was like, "Oh no."
Peace. Oh, he just went so hard to try to.
Needless to
And-
say, I
Not like Genji was
don't know
powerful.
how I feel about that.
Move in.
Anyone fucking
Oh.
taking that
Oh.
shit
Yo,
seriously.
I got my ult ready too.
Do I want to more? I mean, okay. There's one thing actually. I did read this thing. And it kind of makes sense when he's just so ridiculous in the way he makes these claims. The whole turning the frogs gay thing. The whole like, it is true.
He has to be a character.
But wait, no. But here's the thing. It is true that in certain regions of the United States there are frogs that are
Yeah, but he's.
statistically becoming hermaphroditic. and he's
Frauds have been doing that forever.
yeah, but he's attributing it to the U.S. government putting xenoestrogens into the water supply to turn Americans feminine and gay.
He also thinks that Sandy Hook was that there were literally hired actors for Sandy Hook.
Yeah, I'm saying his original premise is
what? There's literally funerals of dead children, dude, and like grieving parents.
I mean, that one video of the dude who was like laughing and smiling and shit until he took the podium and then started crying was like a little sketchy, not gonna lie.
Can I defend myself on this one? Because it's not against you, Jimmy, because it is a ridiculous thing. But like I didn't believe everything he was saying. But he showed like videos of people who were in 2 different tragedies, like in the Boston Marathon, and they were at Sandy Hook. So I think I think the media was trying to cover up some of the facts by just saying something else. You know what I mean? And they would just pay the actor to just say what they want them to say about it, but it's still happening.
A bunch of right-wing places were stating that it's fake, essentially because Obama wanted to push gun control as a result.
I thought that they wanted to hold the story out.
Yeah, I mean, I just think that one video of like that one father who is like they have the camera pan to him. He's like laughing and like chit chatting with this person like off like what's supposed to be off camera, and then as soon as he steps up to the podium, he just like starts like crying and you know, like I understand that when you start to talk about it, you relive situations and it makes you emotional. But he seemed a little bit too happy to know that in 30 seconds he's gonna get up there and talk about his dead child.
Yeah. I have my ult here.
I got my ult too.
I saw the video and I was even a little like, I mean, I understand like when you like an older person dies, like your mother, like a really well-adjusted person when like their mother dies or something.
Triple,
like,
quadruple,
move, boys, move.
When you are one with the universe, as as Zenyatta would say, like when my uncle died, his son. Like, he had his moments, he cried a little bit for the most part, but he was, like, happy and he was just celebrating his father's life. You can't really celebrate the life of a child that's been killed.
Yeah.
It's one thing if, like, your mother died.
It was just too... And in that situation, because it was a murder, you know what I mean? And, like, a violent murder.
I can see no reason why anyone would be smiling in that situation.
It depends, though, because you can't really lose track of everything in your life because that happened.
Mm-hmm. But he was, like, about to take the stage. Like, what could have been so grandiose and...
To a good friend.
Alright, I got my ult. We can make a push.
I don't know. Well, yeah, I mean, I was doing the same thing, but that's like I said, but that's the same dichotomy I just made. Is that like that's different because like you were reminiscing on the times and what this kid was like. What supposed to be like in kindergarten or whatever? Like what times are there really to reminisce?
But like, some people just take it differently.
Some people laugh.
Yeah, like I used to nervously laugh at.
Like,
dude, I
really
get
awkward.
I get in trouble all of the fucking time because whenever I get into a fight or whatever, anytime I get in a fight with almost anybody, I laugh at them.
Yeah,
and it's miserable because it just makes everything worse, but I can't help it. It's just like a subconscious coping mechanism I have. Yeah, it feels absurd. I laugh at the absurdity of the situation.
Yeah, I get it.
And the people think I'm laughing at them.
Dude, I'm missing all my shots somehow.
And half the time, I probably am laughing at them.
I'm laughing at them because, like, you think I'm gonna fight you? I'm the most.
Well, not like that. I'm saying like in an argument, not a fist fight. Like if I'm arguing, I think.
Yeah, I'm not fist fighting Emily.
Yeah, he's talking.
Okay.
Like when we're in a typical when we're in a typical boyfriend and girlfriend argument, I oftentimes find myself laughing,
What?
We
and it gets me in trouble.
Because I pulled them together.
Did anyone else not know that Kit Harington and the
Yeah, they got
actress
engaged.
I didn't even know they were dating. I had no idea.
Who did? Who?
Yeah, they've been dating apparently since
Yeah.
like
You know Ygritte? Or Ygritte?
This.
Dude,
No,
we're
like-
talking about
like
Jon
Jon
Snow,
Snow and
from
Ygritte.
fucking Game of Thrones.
Yeah, you,
I didn't know that. No.
they got.
Yeah, I saw they got engaged. That's how I saw that they were together. I was like, wait, what?
Oh, I didn't know that.
I was like, that's
That
cool.
shit happens all the time.
yeah, apparently they've been together since like before she died.
Before she died.
Yeah, in the show,
Spoilers.
she died. We already said we were gonna spoil shit that we had all seen.
Yeah, we don't care if we spoil it for other people.
Yeah. Okay.
The
You
spoiler
weren't
talk was
here
about
for
us.
that, Jimmy, but we did say that. We were
Prepare your defenses.
things that we had all seen.
Your hero.
Darth Vader is Luke Skywalker's father.
What?
That's not cool.
And he's white. Definitely white. Yeah. James Earl Jones' voice, but his white face. White
He's
face.
white, man's black. I heard that George Lucas kept that scene a secret from everyone except
He did.
the actor who played Darth Vader. Like Mark Hamill didn't know that that's what he was about to say.
Everyone except
Yeah, he
for
did.
the voice of Darth Vader, even because it was
There was-
different actors.
Yeah, no, you know what it was? Yeah, no, it was James.
As well.
That I think he actually said,
With.
But
they,
when-
they both knew about it, but nobody else.
yeah. But when they first shot the scene, I think instead he said, Obi-Wan killed your father, and that was the fake reveal.
Oh shit.
So like they knew a reveal was happening, but they didn't know that was the reveal.
Incoming in 30 seconds.
Dude,
Yeah, I heard they changed it up like last minute.
Qui-Gon Jinn, still the best Jedi in all the movies.
Yeah.
I'm glad other people are on board with this.
this is my boy. I've supported Qui-Gon since first song.
My boy is still Mace Windu. I like that he just went straight after the Emperor.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
I don't know about how I feel about Mace.
I love Mace. He's my second favorite Jedi, but
Okay, Paul Farinelli.
n-
She's cute.
don't say
Oh,
both
names. Oh,
No last names.
Yeah.
Stream.
totally forgot. I know. No, I love Paul, dude. His girlfriend's cute. Good for him. Yeah, that's what I'm saying on Facebook. I was like, good on him, dude. His girlfriend's cute.
Yo, what's up?
Yo,
Hey, we're
What up,
live
buddy?
streaming, just so you know.
we live. It's Chris.
I can barely hear him.
Oh shit, stream's over. Good night, guys.
Well, probably after this game, we're probably gonna call it.
Yeah.
Good. Go home, Jim. You're drunk.
What's going on, buddy?
Not much.
I don't know why I can't hear him.
Do you have him muted for some reason? Like I did that one time?
Oh, like I can just
Nick's
barely phantom
subconsciously blocking out spoilers.
hear. I am.
Yeah. Can everyone else hear me? fine?
Now
Yeah, I hear you.
I can hear you.
Oh.
Shit.
shit. My martyrdom. Oh, tell anybody.
This meme cannot be real.
Yeah,
This is
memes
this
are
is
real
a
life now.
screenshot from Twitter that says we just bought our first house at the age of 17 and 16. So proud of our hard we worked these last few years to get it.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
I mean,
What
you start
credit
working
could
at
you-
13 and 14, save up like you can save up
Child
10,
labor?
10 grand by then.
with no credit history. They just took out a mortgage. I understand. I totally see how they could
have money for like a down payment.
I totally see how they could pay for a down payment. Shit, I know Eric from when we were growing up he worked a crap ton. He definitely saved up enough to buy a house, but you can't just get a mortgage at the age of 16. They probably paid for
is a bit extreme, yeah.
They probably paid the down payment and then they put the mortgage in their parents' name or something.
Yeah, because I think legally you can't get one until you're 18.
That would make sense.
You have to be like a legal adult to.
What bank would give a 16-year-old a mortgage?
Shit, bank.
A mortgage.
Yeah.
This isn't a school loan. Which, if you think about
what is it, Zach?
Well, how do rich?
There's a
graduated high school.
I'm just fucking with you. You just said it's a mortgage. Like,
Dude, what if they bought it cash money?
Yeah, but Zach,
I know, but and then
What if
I
they
also
bought it
just
cash?
kind of contradicted myself in the sense where if a bank can give me 30 grand to go to school, why can't they give me a mortgage? And they can't even say, oh, well, they don't understand the responsibility of owning a home. Well, like, no one explained to me the responsibility of going in debt to get a piece of paper and some knowledge.
I would have rather had a house than like 5 years at UB. I would love a house right now.
Half of which is useless.
You got that piece of paper though.
Yeah, I definitely,
Wall right now.
I would like a house, but I don't know exactly where I want to live, and I don't want to buy a house and not know where I want to be. I feel like a lot of these people who are like buying houses right now, I don't want to fall into that.
They don't plan on going anywhere.
I don't want to either that, or I don't want to fall into that starter home thing, that starter home trap. Buy a home, live in it for 5 years, move, and do that a bunch of times.
Because you're paying off interest the first few years anyway, so if you only temporarily own the house, like you're getting fucked by selling it early most of the time.
I was looking into being like a landlord type of thing, maybe like 1 or 2 properties, simple.
I don't know, man,
I would like to do that. Just bring in enough income from rent to pay your mortgage, so you don't pay anything out of pocket for your own house.
Yeah, exactly.
That would be just enough. I don't want to be a real estate mogul.
I'm probably gonna apply to random jobs, like maybe out in the Midwest. When I start looking for a new job in September, like hopefully I still land in Buffalo, but I'm leaving myself open with the opportunity of, because I'm not gonna be on a lease as of August 1st, so I don't have anything like. Yeah, I really like the idea of like
being landlocked
for some reason.
That's not the Midwest. That
You
is
don't consider
the West.
Arizona like the Midwest?
That is not the Midwest. Is like Missouri and Idaho and Ohio and Iowa.
Okay.
Arizona is the fucking West, dude.
Yeah, that's the deep West. Deserts.
You realize Arizona borders California, y'all? Does it? Did I just
Breaking
fuck up?
Bad area.
Spoiler. God damn it, Zach.
You spoiled geography.
Where was it that Caleb used to think was in Texas?
Denver.
That's what it was.
Was he thinking of Dallas?
Yeah, probably. He also thought that at
Islam
first he thought Islam was a country, and there was another one. There was 3 in a row, and he got the 3rd one right, and he said it wrong, like thinking it was wrong, and we were just like, no, that's right, Caleb. He was like, well, thank God I know that.
Reinhardt keep getting his. Oh God.
What was it? Fuck, what was it? It was a state. It was.
Nope, that's play the game, dude. He pinned like.
It wasn't Boston and Massachusetts. It was something else. He was like, well, thank God I know that such and such city isn't the capital of such and such state. And we're like, it is the capital of that state, though. Ah, fuck, what was it? I gotta look at the map.
What is this song? Oh god, Tyler the Creator, Who That Boy?
New Jersey, no.
There's a story
I
I
wanna
read
listen
about him
to
that he
this.
was gay because he wrote a song, been kissing white boys and stuff, and one of his lyrics.
Yeah, no, Tyler the Creator came out of the closet.
I heard that was just a rumor though, but he's just trolling people.
Yeah, dude. If you don't realize that Tyler the Creator is
Tyler the
He
Creator
does.
is the
Huge
ultimate
troll.
troll. He literally had a show on Adult Swim where he was just a troll.
I love that show.
Yeah. Dude, that
That's
video
all
where
fucking
he's
Loiter
just like
Squad.
that video where he's just like, I like saying dumb shit and making old white people mad. I was like, that's funny as fuck.
It's pretty hard to come out of the closet in the fucking rap game, though. Like,
Well,
Yeah, you'd be night night.
apparently people have to think
I
it's
don't know
real.
anymore.
Might be a marketing stunt for his new fucking album that just
Rap game
came
is
out.
not nearly as hard as it used
Whoa,
to be.
what just happened?
You fucking
Randomly
find
came
stars
back
that come
into the chat.
Half of them probably
You guys
are
been able to
closeted.
hear me this whole time?
Look at this.
No.
This shit.
But yeah, no, like Tyler the Creator
That was
has a new
crazy
album
play.
coming out, so it literally might just be a marketing thing for his album to get him in the news. Because Tyler the Creator says ridiculous shit all the time, but the timing of this is like, oh hey, I'm coming out of that closet, but I might, buy my new album. It's like,
There'll be
Mamba-
there will be a random song on the album that I may or may not come out on.
Game
I'll
over.
listen to it.
Yo, Nick, we're about to end the stream here.
I just stopped mine.
All right, the stream's ended. All right, bro, I need this.
I haven't
Oh,
ended
you're
it
both
yet.
streaming?
Hold on, I'm about to end it right now.
I need this, bro. I need this, bro. Opinion.
God, hold on.
And it says stopping, but it's